Welcome and welcome to our channel. So today we are going to see a very interesting topic that we experience all those things if at all we practice spirituality, meditation and whatnot. Yeah, we all claim, or we might have claimed at least once in our life, that we had visions, we had heard prophecies and things like that. Yeah, we've seen deities, we've seen heaven, we've seen the stars, the galaxies, and well, etc. Whatnot. Yeah. So today's video is going to address all those things, whether it is real or is it fake. Are we imagining things? So if we are really imagining things, then what is actual real vision? Because visions are true, yes, and experiences out of this body is true, but are we really experiencing all those things? That's what we are going to see in today's video. So in today's spiritual world, something unusual is happening. Everywhere you look, you'll find people talking about their visions, spiritual awakening and divine experiences and whatnot. Yeah, it's as if visions have become a new badge of honor. But have we stopped to question, are all these experiences real? Are these visions truly spiritual, or are they simple creations of an agitated, restless mind? Yes, have we asked this question to ourselves? Well, even though we've asked these questions, we always tend to say no, all these visions and everything are real. Yeah. So today, let's reflect deeply on a critical truth. Real visions happen only in absolute stillness. And spiritual growth is not about chasing experiences. It is about sincere practice, inner transformation, and natural evolution of consciousness. A process that cannot be rushed. Yes? And the nature of true visions is something beyond our senses. So let's understand that first. A true spiritual vision is not something that can be willed into happening. It does not occur because we wish for it intensely or because we meditate for a few days. True visions occur when our body becomes utterly still. Our breath slows down to almost nothing. Our mind becomes so calm that even the subtle thoughts disappear. In that absolute silence, if the higher consciousness decides, it reveals visions. Well, not imaginary visions, no, but vivid realities beyond our normal senses. We can see without our eyes, we can hear without our ears, yeah, we can experience the feel of touch and everything, but the body, it doesn't react to anything. There are no senses that are acting so that we are experiencing through the senses. No, we are experiencing something beyond the senses. We have already forgotten that I'm the body. So it's extremely rare, not everyone can put themselves into that sort of deep meditation. Yes, and most importantly, the one who experiences it does not really brag about it. They feel immense humility and gratitude, not ego. Today, many confuse simple mental imagery with real visions. You sit for meditation, you start thinking of a deity, and you suddenly see an image of the deity or anything else. It's not a vision. No, not necessarily. It could be a simple product of your memory, your desires, your mental projections. Yeah, mind can play bigger games than beyond whatever that we could think. Yes, the mind is the master artist. It can paint the grandest picture if you give it raw materials like emotions, expectations, and cravings and whatnot. So these kind of delusions have become so common today. You might get even hurt calling it as a delusion, but yeah, that's the fact in these days. Yeah, so it's been widespread. These delusions have been widespread. There are two major reasons for that. The rise of commercial spirituality. Yes, you can Google spiritual growth or spiritual meditation practices, classes and whatnot, from few thousands to few hundreds to few thousands to lakhs of rupees. You can even pour crores and crores of rupees to modern day gurus. Yes, but that's not spirituality is all about. In ancient times, true masters asked nothing from disciples except discipline, patience and self-inquiry. Today, modern spiritual teachers sell dreams They promise quick results. Open your third eye in 7 days. Manifest anything in 24 hours. See divine visions and meet your spiritual guide by next week. Yeah? If not, or the amount will be refunded. Come on, man. That's not spirituality. These kind of marketing pushes people into imagery experiences. In the desperate desire to feel special, feel oneself special, the mind creates illusions. And that is the other reason. There is a very subtle spiritual race that is happening. Without realizing it, many have entered this dangerous race. Who meditates longer, who has seen most divine beings, who can claim to be more awakened. Can anyone really have a benchmark that this is the level that you have achieved and I'm reaching there? It's not a bypass that you can go to a place in a shortcut. No. Spirituality has turned into a competition, something to show off, something to win. Yes, but spirituality was never about beating others. It was always about overcoming ourselves. We always have this friend who is very natural. Yeah, you hear that friend saying that he or she saw a golden light in meditation. Now our mind feels pretty left out. Yes, now you start to push harder. You try to force something to experience. Yes, soon you start seeing things, but it's not real awakening. Do you think that's real awakening? No, it's just mental stress and imagination your mind plays to protect yourself from yourself. So all those things are just mental imagery that's been created to protect ourselves. Now there are real signs of spiritual growth. Spiritual growth is not about spectacular experiences. It's about subtle, everyday changes in your character. So the first thing that changes for any spiritual person is his or her character. They become very calm. They become one with everything. You cannot even find out that that person is actually growing spiritually. No, that is how subtle their changes will be. So it is about how you live, not what you claim to see. You can wear all sorts of robes and everything, have a mated hair and everything. That is not spirituality. It's just an outer look so that people would praise you that you're growing spiritually and everything. Yes, it is not about how you live. It is not what you claim to see. No. Here are real signs of some spiritual growth. You become more patient even when life throws challenges at you. Yes, you start to feel compassion even for people who hurt you. You find joy within yourself, not outside things. You listen more, judge less, you talk less. People and other lives, I mean humans and other lives, start to get attracted towards you. So you become naturally calm. The amount of energy that comes out of you becomes so pleasant, it's so positive that every life form gets attracted towards you. You seek less validation from others. That's the most powerful thing for a human being, right? You understand that you do not need anything to prove. Just saying that I do not need anything to prove from. No, not that. It's an inbuilt. It becomes as an inbuilt nature. You're very calm. You don't even have to say anything. I don't have to prove anything to you. No, that's ego. There's a difference between ego and being calm. Yeah, your inner peace is enough for you. That's what's more important, not ego. So these changes are slow because you haven't practiced it. So these changes are very slow and it takes time. Maybe you're already in a very higher level, so these changes happen very fast, but it's not a fact for everyone. And these people who have really grown, they don't announce themselves with drum rolls and fireworks and everything, no, but they are far more valuable than any vision that anyone experiences. So spiritual maturity is not measured by visions, but by virtue of a human being. See, there was a great saint once. He said that even if you see thousands of visions but cannot forgive a single insult, you have achieved nothing in spirituality. These are golden words, These words are golden words. You cannot have a very better teaching than this from a guru. Even if you have seen thousands of visions but cannot forgive a single insult, you have achieved nothing in spirituality. These are golden words that can be heard from a guru. So there is a trap of experience seeking. When you become obsessed with chasing visions or mystical experiences, you fall into a very dangerous trap, the trap of ego. I've said before, right, that is a trap. It's like walking in a thin thread. You can fall into the trap of ego, or you can fall into the place where you can experience the eternal peace. Most people fall into the trap of ego. Instead of dissolving the ego, you start building a new, more dangerous spiritual ego. You start thinking that I am special because I had a vision. I'm more advanced than others. I must be chosen or enlightened. In recent days, you get to hear like it's a prophecy. You're destined to it. Most Hollywood films do all these things, right? They throw all these keywords. It is prophesized. You're the chosen one and everything. Just so absurd, man. Not everyone is a chosen one, and not everything has been prophesized. No. And just like that, the ego that you want to transcend grows even stronger. But now it wears a spiritual mask. Spiritual attachment is even more subtle than worldly attachment. Even meditation can become an attachment which stops you get enlightened, stops you get liberated. I've heard someone say, I cannot even pass a day without meditating. No, that's not what meditation is all about. Meditation has to be so natural, as natural as you breathe air, right? That's how natural it's supposed to be. You do not have to go and sit somewhere, keep all the mudras and chant mantras or everything. No, that's not what meditation is all about. Meditation is all about living life as natural as you are. You can meditate. Like, even I can meditate right now. Mental calmness is all about meditation. Yes. So this trap of ego, it's harder to detect, but it is just as binding. Yes. So always remember this. True spiritual practitioners never cling to any sort of experiences. If a vision comes, they bow down, thank the divine, and just move on. There is a Zen teaching, right? Before enlightenment, chop tree, carry water. After enlightenment, chop tree, carry water. That's what Zen teaching is all about. That's what true mastery of spiritual practice. So if no vision comes for the practitioner, they keep practicing with the same devotion. That's what's important. They don't curse. They don't try to switch their practices. They don't jump from one guru to another guru. No, they don't do that. So they understand that experiences are not the destination. They're just small signposts on a much longer, silent road that we have to travel. Yeah. So only real practice can give us real growth. So if we want spiritual growth, forget about all the visions. If you're getting it, okay, well, not a mental imagery because you've stressed for it. Actual real visions. That happens only when the sense, the thought that I'm the body completely forgets. I sitting here and meditating, all these three things have to be forgotten. I mean, it happens naturally. You don't force yourself to forget anything. Yes. So forget all these experiences sort of things. Forget about proving anything to anyone. Instead, focus on daily meditation without craving results, selfless service, helping without seeking recognition, inner reflection, understanding your patterns and dissolving them, surrender to the process without setting deadlines. Over time, your heart will blossom. Your mind will become still like a lake. Your soul will begin to radiate silently. That is when you'll experience the true nature of something that is beyond whatever that is experienced through this body or whatever that is experienced within this world. No, you go beyond. You completely go silent. You don't force yourself to become silent. You become silent naturally. You just sit, you walk, you lie down, you do anything, but your mind is completely silent and you're radiating positive energy. That is when true experiences happen. And that is indeed your growth. And it will come in time. So, but until then, just be humble, empty your ego, that you won't even care whether they come or not. You don't run behind any visions or anything like that. Your real joy will come from being, not from seeing. Yeah. So spirituality is never, it was never a race. You're not chasing anyone. Each individual has come into this world for their own reasons. So no one is chasing anyone. We're just chasing ourselves to become a better version of whoever that we were. Yes? So it is not about collecting visions like trophies. No. It is about dissolving completely into truth, love, and wisdom. So don't let the noise outside distract you from the silence that's inside. So don't let the race for experiences blind you to the real journey. You can hear anyone teaching anything. That's all. That's okay. Yes. You do not want to ignore anything. You do not want to say bad or think bad about anyone or any teaching that says all these things. No, you do not have to do all those things. When even we start to do all those things, we tend to move away from the actual growth of spirituality. No, we do not have to do all those things. If at all we are put into a place that we have to listen all those things, just be calm. Just don't lose yourself into all those things. Someone's speaking and they are boasting of their spiritual experiences and everything, that is okay. That is okay. Just listen. That's okay. So don't let the race for the experiences blind you to the real journey. Yes. Don't let temporary illusions rob you of permanent growth. Your soul knows the way. Just trust the process, be patient, and walk silently. Let the flower bloom naturally. That's all about spiritual growth, isn't it? Yeah. So you don't need visions to know that you're growing. You will know. From peace you carry within. And there are so many teachers from our past who never really talked about their past or whatever the visions they had. They were just be. No one talked about anything. They were just be. People got attracted to them automatically. They went to them. They started to learn things from them. People never asked for visions because that's not the point of getting the teaching from a guru. Yes, and the gurus never promised anything regarding you'll get visions or activating the third eye and sort of things. No. So just be patient and just keep walking, man. That's more enough. Yeah. So thank you for being here. If you found this reflection valuable, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's walk this beautiful path of real spirituality together. Yeah. So until we meet in the next video, it's Nithilan signing off. Bye bye.